You did it.
Woo.
All right. I'll be doing this all day if I stick around here, so let's go. Good morning, everybody. Day 3 of our Triple Crown adventure. We just left the Campbell's Mountain Shelter, or Campbell Shelter. Good night's sleep there. Luckily, we had gotten to the shelter just in time before the rain started, so that worked out pretty good. Met some interesting people there last night. We've been kind of hanging out with a group through hikers, a couple of them anyways. Clara and her friend Cookie Monster, and she had a longtime friend with her that was not a through hiker. He was just here for an overnight. We all stayed in the shelter there, and plus a sixth person. The shelter slept sixth guy came in late. I don't know what I thought about him, but that's all I'm going to say. But anyways, we had a good night's sleep, and we're on the way to Tinker Cliffs right now. We're going to get up and over the cliffs there, and then head down the Andy Layne Trail and get picked up by a shuttle, take us back to our vehicle, and then we're headed back to Daleville for the night, because we don't want to drive home after a long day. It's just going to be difficult to stay awake. So that's the plan. Probably got down in the upper 30s to maybe 40 last night. But the problem is the wind. The wind is going to be really blowing today. And it did the wind blew overnight too. That's what kind of cooled us down in the shelter. So we're saying 40 to 45 mile an hour gusts. And we're going to be a little bit exposed on this section, climbing up towards the cliffs. But yeah, it's all part of the adventure, right? Alright, check in later. So we just took shelter behind a rock here because this wind is brutal.
Good day to fly a kite.
Yeah. And to put my hat on, it was so, chilling my bald head. But got breakfast going too. Got me a Lenny and Larry's cookie. But yeah, so far, knock on wood, trail's been nice. But we're gonna have a climb when we get to Tinker Cliffs. Going behind a rock here. I don't know what's on the other side.
Right.
Yep. Maybe a little rock scramble coming up. Gotta be okay. We're going up.
Makes sense.
Yep.
Got it.
Yep. Poles aren't going to do any good here. Oh wow. Turn to your right.
Yeah.
This has got to be one of the best views we've had all weekend.
I agree.
All right, so I guess we've been going kind of slow. Clara and Cookie Monster finally caught up to us again. They're gonna leave us in their dust. But hey, it was nice meeting them last night at the shelter. They were awesome. So
Did you mention the cookies and the
I
brownies?
did. I mentioned it last night on my little blurb before I went to bed. And here comes Lost Boy. Oh man. Alright, so we're going to continue on towards Tinker Cliffs. Alright, so we just came up out of another gap here. Looks like Tinker Cliffs is 1.3.
Yeah.
And Lambert's is 2.9. Actually, closer than I thought it was. It's interesting. I thought we had another 2 miles at least to Tinker Cliffs. It's always good news. Alright, I'll keep on keeping on. Woo! Man! I will say, if we did this 2 days ago with that heat and humidity, we'd be dead on the trail. Today it's doable. Nice cool temps. So we're just taking a break here, get some fuel and water in us again. We stopped off on the side of the trail here where there wasn't a whole lot of wind, and take a quick break. I'm going to push for the rest of the climb. I'm guessing about a half mile more climb and we'll be at the cliffs, but I'm not looking at the map right now. That's pretty cool. I love this geology up here. So I don't know exactly which cliff is the Tinker Cliff, but it looks like we're on the high point of something here. At least maybe them. So just in case, we're going to take a wander out here and take a look at this awesome view. Okay, there's more. So we're going with, that was not Tinker Cliffs. I think the next outcropping here was just a little bit higher. Oh yeah. Oh, what a view. This is absolutely beautiful. We're not going to enjoy it for very long though. This wind is just too brutal up here. So we're going to take a few pictures and head on down. So Tinker Cliffs isn't really like one point, like McAfee Knob. The AT is actually falling right along the edge of the cliff face, probably a good ways down the mountain here. Pretty cool. Yeah, if you make a mistake, wouldn't be pretty. And the cliffs just keep on giving.
Oh my.
Really beautiful, beautiful point out here. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and put the camera away, guys, because we're going to head on down the trail here and try and get lower altitude. Get out of this wind a little bit. Actually, we just did now. If you ever make it to the Tinker Cliffs area, well worth the time. It's 3.1 miles up from the Andy Layne Trailhead, and probably another maybe less than a mile to the cliffs once you get on the AT. So do it. So we're on the back side of the mountain now, and we're out of the wind finally. Oh my god, I'm starting to feel my fingers finally. But I'm going shoulder cam mode, folks. So with this, it's going to be a long downhill the whole way to the trailhead. So I'm going to try and keep my hands free with the poles. So I'll mount my camera right up here. All right. Scorched Earth Gap. Shelter that way. I'm thinking the Andy Layne Trail goes that way and the AT goes that way. Yeah, okay. There we go. Andy Layne Trail. 3.1 mile. And it should be mostly downhill.
Yeah.
So there's a shelter just a little ways down this way on the AT.
That's the
Lambert shelter. So he said we'd have cell service here, so let's check and see what he responded. So we told the shuttle driver that we had a schedule. It's going to be a long trip down, 2 more miles. All right, everybody, that's going to be a wrap on the Virginia Triple Crown. It's been an adventure, definitely an adventure. Not an easy hike for sure, but glad we did it. We just had to make some adjustments to the plan as we went along, and we pushed through and we got it done. So we're going to head back now on the Four Pines shuttle, take us back to my vehicle at McAfee Knob, and we're going to head into Daleville again tonight and stay. We've decided to go ahead and stay another night because it's going to be late in the day, and if we try and get home now, there's rush hour through DC, and we probably wouldn't get home till 10 or 11 at night. So besides, I think we're going to hit the Three Little Pigs again tonight for dinner, because that was out of this world on the food. The two hikers we were staying at the shelter last night, they're all going to the Super 8 as well, so we may see them there, may even see them at dinner. So once again, everybody, thank you so much for tagging along with us on this trip. If you like the video, make sure to hit the thumbs up down below. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing. Really helps me out. I just broke 200 subscribers while I was on this trip, so thank you everybody for making that happen. And there will be a giveaway coming out here really soon. All right, guys. Well, this is Beagle. Another adventure down. Until next time.